All right, it is time to take on the challenge. Hopefully you've already tried it and want to go through and solve together to see if you had the right answer. Kayla's school decided to host a weekly farmers market to raise money for the school choir. Last fall, they sold squash, Brussels sprouts, persimmons, and potatoes. And if you're unsure what a persimmon is, there it is. That is what a persimmon looks like. So we have squash, Brussels sprouts, persimmons, potatoes. Delicious persimmon right there. All right. After adding together all of their earnings, Kayla found that they had made $303. If the school made $77 from squash sales, 42 from Brussels sprouts, and 51 from persimmons, how much did the school make from potato sales? Well, what we do know is I'm going to use S for squash. So squash sales plus B for Brussels sprout sales plus P from persimmons plus, and I'm going to put PT for potatoes because they both had P, so I'm going to pick an extra letter, together are going to give us $303. So what we're going to do now is we're going to substitute these letters for quantities we know about. So we do know the school made 77 from squash. So instead of that S, I'm going to put 77 plus 42 from Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to put a 42 here plus 51 from persimmons. Plus, well, here's the thing. This is what they didn't give us. They did not tell us what the potato sales were. But everything else and the total was given. So in order to find the unknown, in this case, which is potatoes, we're going to have to add first these three parts together. So let's go ahead and do that now. So I'm going to write 77 plus 42. Now, if I want to, I can actually add all three of these at one time. And one thing I really like about it, I see I can make a 10 in the ones because 7 plus 2 is 9 plus 1 is 10, 0. Regroup my 1. 5 plus 4 is 9 plus the 1 at the top is 10 plus the 7 is 17, 170. So this whole total right here is 170. So I've basically added this group together to get 170, and then I have to find out 170 plus potato is going to give me my total of 303. So in order to find that, what plus 170 gives turns to, we're going to have to finish this off with subtraction, which is the second part of step in our problem. So I'm going to subtract, and I'm going to find some room on my paper. I have stuff all over. 303 minus 170. Well, I can do this. I don't have to regroup. 3 minus 0 is 3. I cannot take 7 from 0, so I'm going to next door and borrow. 3 becomes a 2. 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. And 2 minus 1 is 1. So I have 133. So I can substitute that for potato, and those two numbers together will add up and give me 303. So my final answer is $133 from the sale of potatoes. It looks like they made a lot more money with potatoes. I guess the persimmons and the Brussels sprouts and the squash were not the top picks. 133. All right, guys.